Okay, here we are in Elite Dangerous. I'm just going to go quick overview on fuel scoops and how to use them and what stars to use them on. So first of all, we have to go to Starport Services, and you're going to have to choose a station where you can do outfitting. And then you go to optional internal, and I've chosen here, I've already bought it, but we could go and look at it here, browse shop. Now I've gone for the class 5 fuel scoop in a class 6 slot. It's because I'm building this ship for exploration, so a fuel scoop is quite important. I don't need a good big cargo bay or anything like that, I just want a good fuel scoop. So go to fuel scoops, and then you've got many other options. Over here, scoop rate is how quickly you scoop. Obviously you've got your power draw and your boot time, they're not really relevant. Well, the power draw is if you've got the power ability, but generally you should be okay. Boot time I'm not really bothered, and scoop rate, that's what I'm bothered about. Now I've gone for a 5A, which was 9 million. It's a lot of money for a fuel scoop. I mean, a 3A would probably be quite okay, but the time spent at the star, if you're refueling your tank, it's going to take a while. So, and obviously the lower you go down, the longer it's going to take. But you're still getting free fuel, and you still haven't got to go to space stations. And if you're outside the bubble, it's totally essential. I haven't gone for the 6A, which would give me a 50% scoop rate above the 5A, just purely because of the extra power drain, the extra cost. I mean, it's just ridiculous. 28 million. No, so we've gone for the 5A. So basically, you choose it, you fit it, and it's then in your optional internal slot. You could have it in a 3, you could even have a 2. 3 is generally a good one to go for. A 3A or 3B, not a bad one. So, how do we use it? Well, we need a star. And if we go to the map, this is your galaxy map, not your solar system map. You'll see many types of stars out there. Now there's I think 7 stars that you can refuel off, and that's class O, B, A, F, G, K and M, and those are stars you want to be fueling off. Now you can, if you're out and you think, oh no, where's the nearest star, you can go to filters over here. Basically you choose that, this one here, and then you choose map. You can have realistic, but you can go for map, and then you've got a drop down here, economy, states, security, star class, and that's what we're looking for. Now if all of these are highlighted, you're going to see every star, and that gives you the type. They are white dwarf, non-sequence stars, carbon stars, proton stars. Now the ones we want to look for is O, we want that checked, we want B checked, we want A checked, we want F checked, G, K and M. Those are your fueling stars. Everything else you can't fuel off. So we uncheck these. Now when I look out anywhere in the solar system, I can see all these stars which are totally refuelable from. So if I'm out and about, I can literally see how far each star is for refueling. So let's choose a star. That's 14 light years away. Let's go a bit further so we got a bit more fuel to get. So here's one here, 37 light years away. Now that will be for me 2 jumps. So plot the route. It's got a jump here and a jump there. As it happens, I think that was a fueling star as well. It's an M class, and you can see it's highlighted in red. Those other stars here, you can't see them because it's not clicked here. So we will launch and we'll go to the star we chose and we'll refuel. There we go then. Seems to me one of the easiest ways to die in this game is running out of fuel. Just buzz this place. See what we've got. Oh, this would be worth exploring.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now up here, you'll see also preparing to jump to ferry star class G white yellow star. So this also tells you that you're going to a refuelable star. But it's better to look on the map rather than rely on that, otherwise you've got to escape. But it's always handy to know if you're really low on fuel and you think, can I make the jump? Then you'll know. And here we are, nice bright star. So we're coming close, fuel scoop goes on. I take it up to a nice amount. And on the heat, you want to keep the heat around about 60-65%. As you can see, I scooped very quickly. Really quickly, so I'm already full and now I can fly off. If I had a lower fuel scoop, I would be sitting there for much longer, refueling, especially if I've got a lot of fuel to collect. But I'm sitting by the star, I'm sitting at 63% on heat, and my fuel would be going up. It's trying to fuel, but it can't because it's full, as I said. But you just sit here, you don't go anywhere, you put your throttle on 0 and you can sit here. And while you're sat here, you can have a look at the map. You can see lots of stars. We can do a discovery scanner, have a look around. Right, 3 new objects. So let's go back to the map, zoom out. There's absolutely nothing here, but maybe there would be some planets here and we could check out them, see which ones we want to go to. We can have a look outside the ship. What's it look like? We'll look inside. It's all fun, and we can go have a look around, check around, do whatever you want while you're waiting. There's plenty you can do while you're sat here. As you can see, my heat hasn't gone up. I do run with heat sinks in case I get a bit close, but especially if you're exploring, you don't want to be relying on them. You've only got 3 per heat sink attachment. I'm out in the big black, you're not going to find another place to replenish them, so not easily at least. So the best thing is to not rely upon them. And then it's to point away from the star. Once you're done, accelerate away. As you start accelerating, your heat will go up slightly. And once you're clear of the star, you can find your next place of where you want to go, and jump there, or whatever you want to do. I mean, you might be wanting to search the planets, in which case you would go looking around. I'm going to go to another star system and show you another way to refuel if you're just passing by a star and you want to quickly refuel, not fully but just a bit. It helps. So every star you jump to, if you refuel a little bit while you're going to the next jump, you'll save time when you come to a major refuel. So if we go to the map, we're checking another star somewhere. No, let's go for that one. Let's see if there's any stars there. It'd be interesting. You can see there you've got some. Oh, yeah, we've got stations and all sorts there, but it's nothing to discover anyway. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go further one away actually, because I want to show you another way. So. And hopefully we'll have a refueling star on the way. No, as you can see, that's not the fueling star. There's no dot there, so we would jump there. Could be a T class or something like that. So we'll choose another. I want to go past. Right, okay. We've got 2 jumps, and we're going to pass a fueling star on our way to our main fueling star. So I shall show you another way of refueling. So let's hit jump. As you can see, this is going to be a G class. It says up here on the right hand side, top right. Jump to Skempta, star class G. So this is a refuelable star, but we're not going to do a major refuel from it. Now you can see where I'm going to, the white dot down in the map. Right, so now I can go on almost full speed and fly slowly around the star. You're flying around the star, refueling all the time. Keeping your heat down. Now I'm in place where I want to jump to, so I get away from the star a bit and then I jump. Again, my fuel scoop is now so efficient, it refueled fully just on that when I was going to my next stars before I even jumped.
Frameshift drive charging.
But that wouldn't necessarily be the case. You would just fuel a little bit in onto your next jump. So what you're actually doing is you're flying around the star, skimming it. But if you're doing a major refuel, you're going to be risking it by flying around it, because you could make a mistake, get a bit hot, and then you got to dump the heat sink, or worse, you got to try and fly away. So this one was going to do a major refuel, so I come in, get the heat up to about 63, throttle off, and let it continue to refuel. And again, I've refueled obviously straight away. So. If you fly into the star, you're going to be in trouble, because you're going to have to get back out and that's not always fun. But what I will do is I'm going to fly into the star now to show you how to get out. Oh, too close. So now what I need to do, I need to get away from the star. I've got to wait for the fuel FSD to cool down, so I turn all engines off and just wait for the FSD to cool down. I'm too close to the star. I'm not refueling, but I am going to overheat. My shields are pretty good, so I'm not overheating, but I'm now in the star. I'm in normal flight mode. If I fly, I'm going to overheat quicker, so I turn engines off. I wait, FSD's cool down, I press jump to get out.
Drive charging. Ready to engage.
Now it asks to align with the escape vector, which should be here. Now I'm starting to overheat. I got throttle up. I'm going to jump, heat sink. So you go to the escape vector and you get out of there.
Heat sink deployed.
The best thing to do is not to panic.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that's how to refuel using a fuel scoop. Hope you found this helpful. Any questions, pop them in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for some more Elite Dangerous tutorials. Thanks for watching.